Happy week of watching, this week of 9 January 2024, as of filming this. Whether you're watching this the same day or not, happy week of watching, whenever you're watching this. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, and this is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And for my movie watch list this week, I've got a few more DVDs from my aunt's DVD collection that she has temporarily loaned us. And so we'll start with Chocolat, the 2000 film. It's like a love story about a family that moves around a lot, and eventually the daughter gets tired of moving around a lot, and so they stay in a place or something like that, and they make chocolate. It's been a while since I've seen that one. All right. The next one is the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and Wardrobe, which was what, 2005? Okay. Something like that. Look up and put years in the video description. And so this is based on the book by C.S. Lewis, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And I should put the rest down. And this is inspired by last night. I was sleeping and I woke up to a huge crack. Sound of a crack. Like there was a crack when a tree fell out the window. The tree that used to be there when and it's now gone. It had a crack with it, and this crack was much larger. So I ran to the window and like pulled the curtain back and looked outside to see if any trees were falling, because look at how close this one is to me. All right, these are tall trees. I was like, I gotta go see if any trees are falling, because if they're falling, quick, run out the room through the door in case it falls this way. And so, but I was lying in bed, and I was like, my heart was beating really fast and stuff afterwards, and I was like, God, can you imagine the squirrels right there? They're in these trees. It's really windy. There's a windstorm going on. I am afraid of windstorms, and I am afraid of falling trees. But I was just like, I can like feel the squirrels, you know, holding on to each other in bed. The little chickarees holding on to each other going, I hope our home doesn't fall during the night, you know, kind of thing. And then sure enough, the chicory showed up just before I started filming this, and I was like, yeah, don't forget about us. This is our home. What if the home falls over? It's not funny. But the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe has animals that like align with humans. And so, be they good or bad humans. It was like thinking of the critters and the alignment of none of us want the trees to fall. And if the trees fall, we don't want them falling towards our house. But preference is trees, please don't fall. Okay. So it was me and I'm tuned into the squirrel telepathy of the universe, and we're all going, please don't fall, please don't fall. So the movie choice, that one is for them. Okay. Up next is Frank Herbert's Dune, which is 2 discs. This kind of reminds me of like Dinotopia, which was also 2 discs, because it was like 4 hours long, like legitimately 4 plus. I think it was like 4 hours and 2 minutes, or no, it was like something actually long versus like, you know, the Lord of the Rings are like 3 hours and some minutes, which is like there's enough stuff in that arena that it's abnormal, but not like 4 plus, which is like actually like really long. Per my tastes anyway. And although there might also be consistent statistically speaking for movies, the 3 to 3 hours and 59 minutes category there's actually a fair amount in there. Now 4 plus is a different thing. I don't know how long it is, but it's 2 discs. Pearl Harbor was also 2 discs. The one with Josh Hartnett and Ben Affleck. And what was her name? Kate Beckinsale? And that one wasn't 4 hours. So it's possible this isn't that long, but it's 2 discs. And what's that one? Dune is one of those books that they had at the library when I was growing up, and I picked it up, and I was not my writing style. And so I'm like, you know, instead of reading it, why not watch the full series? And this one is like the 2000, so it came out. I'm filming this Tuesday, 9 January 2024, so it came out over 20 years ago, kind of thing. And then Up Last, which has the only marketing on this disc is on the inner ring, and it is Copycat, 1995, starring Sigourney Weaver, per what I looked up online. It doesn't actually say 1995, and it doesn't actually say Sigourney Weaver on here. I guess gotta watch it to verify it. I was like, Copycat. Why not? Maybe that's where the copycat fad came from. Sigourney Weaver, everybody wanting to be a badass woman, kind of thing. A hot, badass woman. There we go. An attractive, badass woman. That sure is a fad these days. Maybe it all started with this movie. I don't know. I don't think I've seen it, so yeah. And I don't think I've seen Dune, the miniseries, either. So half and half. And then I'm also doing my watching YouTube videos per normal. And per all of my watch lists, my intent is to watch all of these things, whether or not I actually do. It's on my watch list. I've been pretty good about finishing my watch list. I struggled more towards the beginning, but there are still times where I miss one, you know? So it's a way of saying it's intent, but life can happen and things can get, plans can go to the wayside and different plans can enter the picture. And so might not finish them as the same as any week. All right, kind of thing. All right, happy week of watching whenever you're watching.